I've been asked to give a quick overview of our manipulator trial that we had on our farm in 2020. I'm Brad Hansen, and I farm with our family near Oungre, Saskatchewan, which is south of Weyburn, close to the US border. We grow a number of crops, but durum is really our only cereal that we've grown in the last number of years. It's been good to us. So what drew us to the use of manipulator in durum is a number of trials that they had at the Indian Head Research Station, where they obtained a really good response to manipulator use on durum over a period of years. So in 2020, we applied the manipulator at the 6-leaf stage of our durum, which was June 15th. We applied it at 0.7 liters an acre and 10 US gallons of water. And we wanted to give it the best chance to give us a response, and that's generally the recommended rate and timing. So before I talk about the results, I think it's important to understand the moisture we received during the season and how that affected the durum growth. We had next to no rain before the June 15th date, 2 shots of about 1/10 of an inch each, which really isn't substantial. So the crop at the stage we applied the manipulator was there because of our soil moisture. We hadn't lost a lot of leaves. The tillers were still there, but the leaves were narrow. The crop wasn't terribly lush. Our main rains come between June 28th and July 15th, where we had 1/2 inch and at least over a number of showers and a little more over time. Probably averaged maybe 3 inches over that period of time, and then another shot of rain in August, 1/2 inch in the middle of the month. So the crop didn't grow terribly tall, even where we didn't apply the manipulator, and we were certainly surprised to see our yield overall as good as it was last year in 2020. The manipulator didn't reduce the height that much. It wasn't terribly noticeable, but it was there. And so when it come time to assess the yield, we use a yield mapping software on our combine, and we combine the same direction we seeded. So in our yield mapping software, it looked like we got about a 4 bushel an acre increase from the use of manipulator. Our overall crop in that quarter was probably 70 bushels an acre. So in percentage terms, probably a 5 to 6% increase with the use of manipulator. Going ahead in the future, I think if we got a lush crop coming, with the new recommendations of being applied with the herbicide at the 4 and 5 leaf stage, and maybe even the reduction in rate at 1/2 liter an acre, it's certainly something we'll consider in our durum growth or durum cropping in the future. So there's our results from 2020.